went into the pool because it was really hot, so we wanted to have a dip, and we were just sort of fooling around in the pool. And then I heard sort of big loud bangs that sounded like fireworks, and I sort of turned to my then partner and said, "It's fireworks." And then there was a gentleman stood next to us in the pool. He screamed, "It's not fireworks, run." And then at this point we were running out the pool and we just saw everyone running. I remember the marble steps towards the hotel, and it just always plays on my mind because obviously soaking wet in a bikini, no shoes on, running to try and find safety, slipping all over the place. There was a woman that worked there, stood behind like the front desk, and she was ushering people, and were led to a stairwell, and then the doors just exploded open, and he was coming up the stairs shooting, and everyone just ran. And we were running to get to the gates to get out of the hotel area, and because the explosion, we were hit by a grenade. I just remember this feeling coming over me that was like everything felt really heavy, and I could feel like these bee stings on like the back of me, like something was sort of hitting me. There was like this dead bush that was just basically twigs, and I just laid there like behind it and thought like I'm gonna try and hide. And then I looked towards the front of the hotel, and he was coming out, and he was still shooting. I could hear a lot of pleading, a lot of people begging. I could see it all happening, and there was nothing that I could do. And I sort of said my goodbyes in my head to like my family, and I just come to terms with it really. And then he walked past me, I think because I'd lost so much blood, and I was obviously laying very still because I was scared. So he obviously had thought that he had killed me and walked past. I'm going to make my life as good as what I can make it, because I am lucky that I'm here today. It will always be there, because obviously seeing those things happen, you know, that will never leave you. But I'm going to try, and I'm going to get better physically and mentally, because that's what you do.